Hello everybody, I just wanted to make a short video about the assignment that your son and daughter is working on in social studies. Essentially, they got all the information. Oops, there it is. They got all the information here. It's called Part 3. It's the solution speech. And to paraphrase the instructions here, what they have to do is come up with their own unique solution to the Palestinian-Israeli land issue. Excuse me. So they can come up with any solution they want as long as they have some evidence to back up why that solution would really work in the real world. They have their grading rubric. It's right down the line here. It's a speech. There's no written paper or anything on this. They have to, in their speech, make sure they speak clearly. They have to make sure that they have good posture and eye contact. And again, there's a write-up here with the 4-line being the best column of what we're really looking for here. They have to have strong volume. They have to show that they were prepared. And again, there's details in this whole column. They have to have a statement of purpose so that it's clear what their claim is, what they think the solution should be. They have to have their speech organized so it makes sense, and so they're not basically repeating things. They have to have evidence and elaboration. This is definitely a key item here. I will focus on this column, this box, just for a second. They need to have relevant facts to back up their idea. They have to have sufficient number of facts, so it's not just 1 or 2 facts. And they've been working on this for about a week now, and they're going to have another week and a half to work on this. So they've had plenty of time to try to pull this all together and get all the evidence that they need. They also have to show a level of independence, which means when we work on it in class, they're able to work on it on their own. That they don't constantly have to be re-engaged, their behavior is not an issue. They can actually show a 6th grade level of work ethic and maturity and work on it on their own. And finally, they have to have a visual. They have to have one visual to enhance their overall presentation. Now, so far, what have we done? We've gone over the actual assignment. We've gone over different ways to get information. For example, I've given them several different links, including this first link here, which is great. Gives them
Following bus students are dismissed at this time. 87.
Okay, so they have all these links there, and I definitely will click on this first one as well because it gives a whole pro and con to the whole Israeli-Palestinian conflict here. Okay. We've done that. We've also been working on how to give speeches, which we have all year, but we've really focused on it the last couple of days.
Following bus students are dismissed at this time. 79.
Excuse me.
79.
We've done.
This concludes the bus announcements. Students participating in any afternoon activities may report to their areas at this time. Thank you, and have a good afternoon.
Okay, so back to this. So we've gone over getting information, where you could go. I've got some print resources here in the room. We've gone over how to give a speech. We give pretend speeches. The students have videotaped themselves, and we've actually
Mr. Gaetano, please open the front door. Mr. Gaetano, please open the front door.
Done some analysis of their videos, of themselves giving a speech there. And we're going to move into how to do visuals probably the 23rd and 24th or so, and see some actual examples in the classroom via video, and they can start practicing on that. We'll get some more details about the visuals. But again, they have this whole grading rubric, so they know exactly what they're being graded on. The only written piece that they should do on a Google file and share with me is the bibliography, and then there's details again here they've received about what goes into the bibliography, which essentially is everything they've been doing all year. There's one slight little tweak we talked about in class, but generally the bibliography is the same thing, and that they've done all year. And that really is the only written piece that they have to have. They have to have a visual, which necessarily doesn't have to have any writing on it, but they basically just give that speech and give their ideas of what would be their solution. They're working either by themselves or with a partner, and they got a chance to choose that. And we're working on it every day. This has been their homework every night for the last week, and will be continuing to be their homework for the next week or so. The speech with the visual and the bibliography, again, the bibliography being the only written part, is all going to be due around March 3rd. I'll say March 3rd-ish, because we'll see about snow days. We'll see, it is a week and a half away. I want to see how the students are doing in the classroom. Maybe we need an extra day or so. We shall see. But by the time March 3rd comes around, they could have worked on this for over 2 weeks. So again, there is no other writing on the bibliography where they're getting their evidence and information from. So I think it definitely is quite doable to have a speech ready in 2 weeks on this topic. Tough topic, but they certainly can do that. This is a topic that the district has created and is part of the performance task, so it's something that every sixth grader will be doing. If the students have any questions, I'd love for them to come see me. If you have a question, ask your student first and see if they can answer it for you. And if not, then again, feel free to contact me. And all students that have questions, they know this is what we do every day in the class. They can ask me any question at any time. Thank you very much. Sorry for the interruptions with the afternoon announcements. Have a great day and talk to you soon.